Hey guys, it's Kazaris back with another awesome little deck profile for you guys. So today we have Monarchs again. Now with the new support, it has gotten much more consistent, much better. Way stronger plays now that we have one of the big five Monarchs. So, oh, excuse me. So prior to this, prior to Zaborg, we only had access to Thestalos, Angmarl, Delg, oh geez, and Grandmark. So those were the four arguably worst Monarchs. So they don't really net you direct advantage, or like they're very bad at netting you advantage. Like Thestalos it's good, it discards a card, but it's only a good first turn play. It doesn't net you any board advantage. Angmarl replaces a resource, sure, that can be pretty good. Grandmark can destroy set cards, but that's set cards. That's not very. It's a little too restricting. And then Delg just banishes cards from grave, which could have its uses, but it didn't for as long as it was in the game. So now with Zaborg, we can finally destroy a monster on the field, whether that's face up or face down. So Zaborg, a really big one. It annoys me that he's the only one that's level 5. It's very annoying. But we are still missing the other big four, which are Caius, which banishes a card on summon. Mobius destroys up to 2 spell or traps. We're missing Kuraz, which can destroy 2 cards on either side of the field, and then whoever had cards destroyed draws 1 for each. So if you destroy 2 cards on your opponent's side of the field, they draw 2. You destroy 1 on each, you both draw 1, so on and so forth. And then Ryza, of course. Ryza returns a card from the field to the top of the deck. Ryza is the best one because he's removal, but he also really just like fucks up your opponent's draw phase on the next turn if you return the correct card. So Ryza is the best one. I don't think we're gonna see him anytime soon. Probably Mobius or Caius is next. Honestly, maybe Kuraz, because Kuraz is the more drawback sort of effect, but we'll see. We should definitely see another one coming up here soon. But besides Zaborg, we also got Mithra. Now Mithra is the best of all the vassals that they came out with. So the vassals are like the mini monarchs. So actually the best ones are Idas and Edia. So Edia on summon will special a vassal from deck. And then it adds back a banished monarch spell or trap. That one's too good, as well as Idas. Idas can just normal summon itself and get another tribute. So we're probably not going to be seeing either of those. However, Mithra is really fantastic. Gives your opponent a token, which is it's fine. Like it's not that big of a deal. It kind of messes up Furious turns actually, because it gets rid of one of the monster spots that they can use in that. So it's kind of decent in that sense for disruption. But the main thing is it can special summon itself. So it's like Berlinith, the fire vassal in that instance. However, it doesn't require you to discard a card, and when you tribute Mithra, it activates Engrave to give you an additional tribute summon on top of that. So you can double Thestalos plays sometimes, make your opponent start with a 3-card hand on their turn. That's pretty good. Stuff like that. So they're still playing Cyber Style, so the deck, outside of Mithril and Soul Exchange, there's not much else to play besides like Treeborn, but you're playing back row now. So it's difficult to get like really consistent, just good tribute fodder in general. So I'm playing the 2 Cyclone on top of that to trigger Cyber Style. You could play 3. I was trying to cut it to 21, and like I'd rather keep it at 8 tributes here. Jinzo being the best 7th, and Angmarl at 1 I think is the best 8th to synergize with your spell cards here. And then yeah, the 3 Thestalos are just, like I said, it's really good turn 1 play, really good disruption. Or not quite disruption, but like just good at maintaining even advantage. So like the thing with Monarchs is the playstyle is it's good at breaking boards but not setting up boards. So like if you're going first, you're going to be playing very minimally, setting when you're back row to stop an attack, stuff like that. Yeah, but going second, like you'll see here in a second, I do pretty well against a furry player, I think. Yeah. So I'll show you guys that here in a second. So let's get into some replays. Overall, I like the build. I don't know if it's optimized yet, or I don't know if it's been finalized yet, but we'll get into this here. So I was playing Beatdown on this originally, so this kind of replay has me with Beatdown, but I was just finding that I needed, like, it's like you can't always see Mithra or Soul Exchange because it's only a total of 6 cards to tribute within the deck. So I cut Soul Exchange down to 2 because it stops your battle phase, which kind of sucks. And then I added 2 Cosmic Cyclone to give me ways to trigger the skill. So it gave me 7 immediate ones. And then just taking damage in general will give me access to the Cyber Style skill. So roughly 7 on average ways to tribute. So we're going to start with the Mithra here. Summon Thessalos, discard a card. He's going to have some Noble Knight shenanigans going on. He's going to pop my Thessalos. Now the cool thing about Monarchs is if you don't kill them, their follow-up turns are always strong. So I'm going to Soul Exchange this Driston, and then I'm going to summon the Zaborg, pop a token. That's 3 for 1. I'm going to set the Canadia, and now it's just like, the problem with Noble Knights is if they out your first monster, like if you open Driston instead of Meddraw and they out the Driston, then you have to draw one of your 6 other monsters, or one of your 5 other monsters, and it just gets very difficult. Or if they out both your Meddraw and Driston, then you're just top decking for monsters. So that's the only problem I have with Noble Knights. So we're just going to keep we're just going to save the Canadia for his normal summon, and we're going to top deck the Jinzo here, and that should just be the game from there, because Jinzo is disgusting. I was also considering playing Psychic Onslaught to give me more Jinzos in the deck, but I just figured it's just like Jinzo's fantastic, like cool. If I can have more Jinzos, I'll have more Jinzos, but like it's not better than Beatdown or Cyber Style. Yeah, it's just not better than either of those, because Beatdown gives. Because 2400, you can't clear 2400 in the deck. Like Zaborg can, it's nice now because Zaborg can destroy monsters, and you're not as worried about that. And you have Canadia to flip stuff face down, and Econ to put it into defense. So you're not too worried about the 2400 threshold that the deck faces. So that's why I migrated more towards Cyber Style, because I'd rather just have more ways to be able to tribute summon more consistently. So he's going to set up Beat, Dinah, and a back row, and I want to clear this field with 1 card. So I'm going to Cosmic Cyclone in the back row, hit the Mayhem. I'm going to Cyber Style, or sorry, it was a Canadia actually, which was even better. I'm going to Cyber Style here, summon the Zaborg, pop the Dinah, set the Canadia, attack. Now it's his 3 to my 4. I'm going to Canadia the Dampa on summon. I'm going to set the other Canadia. I'm going to Zaborg, pop the Dampa, get in some more damage. I could have held the Zaborg if I wanted to, but I figured since I had the Canadia, I was safe. Now he Mayhems here, and I'm forced to Canadia. And thankfully, he didn't have another follow-up monster, so he's stuck with a Wiz in hand, and I'm just going to attack. And that's going to be the game. That's why Canadia is cool too, because it gives you more monsters. So Canadia is also can be a niche tribute fodder monster, but you can't. It's not reliable, so you can't rely on it. So there are the replays there. Let's get into some live duels for you guys. Platinum rank 3. I was messing around with Inzectors earlier. I'm gonna put out a video on Inzectors, of course. But I just very lackluster. We don't have access to Hornet or Dragonfly. So Hornet is the one, for those who don't know. It was a really good 2012 deck back in the TCG in that era. Yeah, so Inzectors had their time in the TCG for sure, and that's why Hornet and Dragonfly were banned. But for those who don't know, Hornet is it can send itself as an equip card to grave to destroy a card on the field. So like Ladybug can send itself manually. You don't have to have something to send it from the grave, to the grave like Gigamantis. So yeah, Ladybug can just send itself to increase the level of a monster by 1 or 2, which is cool. But Hornet can send itself and destroy a card on the field. So Hornet is fantastic. It just helps you break boards, and Centipede will search cards after you trigger Hornet. And it was just a really fast deck. Hornet or Dragonfly, if a card was detached from it, you would special summon it from the deck. So you would Dragonfly, equip Hornet, Dragonfly, detach, pop a card, special summon another Dragonfly. Dragonfly, equip Hornet, pop a card, special summon another Dragonfly. And you would end with 3 Dragonfly and a Centipede. Centipede, attaching the Hornet, popping another card, searching another card, and then from there you just OTK. Gigamantis, 2 Gigamantis, and yeah. So that was, on board with 64. If you equipped 2 Gigamantis, then that was this game. So yeah, or 2 swords, stuff like that. So it was a really fun deck. But yeah, we're just missing lackluster stuff. Oh, so we top decked the Mithra, so all is well. We're going to activate effect. We're going to have 2 tribute summons. We're going to summon the Zaborg, pop the Dino. And then we're going to summon the Jinzo. I'm starting to feel like this is Mayhem face down since there's no delay. But that's alright. We got double Canadian. We don't have double Canadian. So we're going to summon the Jinzo here. If there's a delay. No, still no delay. Alright, so I can't know what that is. I'm just going to set 1 Canadian. Might as well set both. No reason not to. We're going to attack for 1200. And we're just going to hope that back row is pinned by Jinzo. Now he has 2 monster slots open, however he doesn't have 3. So I'm not too worried about dying this turn. He's going to have the Dampa here. They always have Dampa. They always have Dampa. Mayhem. Okay, so the Mayhem in hand. So what's he going to summon here? Beat? Yeah. Beat. Is he going to tribute set Wiz? What's he going to do here? I don't know what can happen. So, like, you can't Dampa pop me because he had to have the Dampa, like, just in hand already. Like, can't search him. If you can hear, like, a ruffling sound, I'm playing with actual TCG cards. Just shuffling the deck while I'm waiting. It's very, like, pleasing just to shuffle a deck. Like, even if I'm not playing the game, I'll just have, like, a box of cards in front of me just to, like, therapeutically shuffle. So he's going to summon the Wiz here in attack. There was no delay on that, but you could have just had it off, and it could be an econ. Confused. Oh wait, no, he's just going to tribute summon Dino. So tribute over my token, I believe. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Or is tributing over the Wiz? Okay, so he's going to clear this here. We're just going to take the 22 to the... It's weird. So, I can't Book of Moon tokens. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to Canadia this. If he negates, that's fine. Yeah, he'll consider negating. And we're going to have to Canadia again. I don't want to summon the one from Grave because I want to take this hit. And potentially, so just so I can get out 2 Cyber-style tokens here. Yeah, this is unfortunate. He had too much going on for me to do anything. Too many plays. So unfortunately, our best play right here is to Cyclone the back row. Yeah, we can't win. It was okay. So it was a wall. So like, at best we can live another turn, but I don't see what. I don't know. Unless for some reason he's dumb and doesn't kill everything, but we should lose this game. Oh well. Can't win them all. Oh God, I'm tired. It's late here. But yeah, with for those who aren't aware as well, the new main box coming up was leaked, and we're getting Swap Frog in it. So this deck is going to be really good with Swap Frog and Treeborn. So this is kind of like an intermediate phase until a few weeks later when the new box comes out. As well as Mermails. We're also getting Mermails in the set, so that's going to be a really, really good set. So save your gems now. If you're not interested in buying this mini box, which I wouldn't blame you, because vampires are decent, but Inzectors are very lackluster. I just got it for the Monarch support. I love Monarchs, so I'm happy to get all the other archetypes along the way. But yeah, that'll about do it for this episode, guys. Catch you around. Hope you enjoyed.